IAG is addressing, of course, the interoperability piece since 17 years. So IAG is involved, as you know, in several initiatives like EPSOS, like ENHIN, and all the European initiatives. We are contributing in this regard since 15 years. Tiani is a kind of dinosaur in this market in regard of IAG, and we brought out a new piece and solution of the provenance piece in the aspect of security. Is very important that you know where the data are produced and who has produced the data, of course. So what we are doing now is we are embed the provenance piece into the IAG framework. We try to keep the methodology of IAG. This is very important because at the end the solution has to fulfill the interoperability piece as such.
Our solution is designed around the legacy systems to preserve them and to enhance them with the provenance tracking. Participants can continue to use their existing EHR and health information exchange technologies. No switching is in fact required. Our solution rests on three pillars: security by design, flexibility, and decentralization. We use a permissioned blockchain acting as a distributed ledger without storing any healthcare data and without any cost. We rely on the concept of affinity domain defined by the IAG specifications. We have the concept of service consumer like an XDS source, obtaining an assertion, a login assertion from an identity provider, returning such an assertion and consuming it against a service provider like an XDS registry or repository. After executing the message, the information are returned to the consumer and used. Our solution puts an interceptor in the middle of the transaction that let the information to flow to the XDS repository, for instance, using an ITI 41 or 43 transaction, intercepting the results and acting on the document returned by signing it and using the signature obtained to store a record in the blockchain. Then this record is returned and used together with the document along the same transaction. In case of a provider register, the document is cached, and upon a success returned by the XDS repository, a couple is created with the hash of document created upon a signature canonicalization and a provenance document following the W3C standard. This couple is stored in the blockchain and distributed amongst the peer. Whenever an XDS consumer will retrieve this document using an XDS transaction, the interceptor returns along the communication the prof document, decorating the document with the provenance information. By using this approach, we actually preserve the legacy systems in a way that they can handle the document without any change in their implementation, just as a deployment option. The provenance document contains agent information extracted by the SAML assertion. We used a permissioned blockchain model. Therefore, we designed a federated approach, like a cross-community exchange, where the provenance gateways of each affinity domain can be queried asynchronously or using a peer discovery protocol.
What is your experience in provenance technology? The University of Southampton has strong expertise on data provenance. As leaders of an international W3C consortium, we contributed to the design and realization of the Prov standard. Provenance is one of our key research areas, with applications ranging from supply chains to data management in healthcare systems.
What is your experience in blockchain technology?
We approach blockchain in its early stages. Our main focus is in developing new computational platform based on blockchain to offer security and decentralization by design to generic systems. As an example, as part of the European Horizon 2020 project Sunfish, we realized a blockchain solution to support the development of a cross-cloud federation platform.
What are the potential reuse of the proposed technology?
Data provenance is currently a key property that every modern system must secure. The use of general-purpose solutions like Prov and Hyperledger ensures a wide applicability to our approach, especially in relations to managing a geographically distributed supply chain.
Why do you think this solution can handle provenance in health record?
The combined use of the standard Prov and effective blockchain solution like Hyperledger Fabric ensures adequate performance. Most of all, it ensures immutability and lack of centralized point of control in the provenance management of health records.
By standardizing provenance or data provenance using blockchain, I believe in US markets, it will solve for many problems in the areas of radiology, population health management, precision medicine, along with the Internet of Medical Things or devices. You will create a chain of events, enable consumers or those at the center of their data to control it and secure it through its life cycle.